When contemplating the topic of smoking tobacco in today's world, I feel obligated to look at what tobacco does for today's world and if we can survive without it. In my few weeks of reviewing this topic, I've come to realize the significance of tobacco in a person's life. I'm the type of person that grew up around it, as both sets of my grandparents suffered from being addicted to nicotine and cigarettes. Thus, you might not think it is reasonable to listen to my claim, but my opinion is just as important as any of yours, and the facts are there to prove it. Smoking tobacco needs to be illegal in the U.S. My words may surprise you, as not many 19-year-olds feel as strongly about this topic as I do. After watching my grandpa slowly fade away due to the complications of smoking a pack a day for over 40 years of his life, I realized what nicotine can really do. It is poison to your body. I was with him on many accounts while he was trying to quit, him wearing nicotine patches, or him chewing that nicotine gum. The main thing I saw from him was that he was never happy while trying to quit. It was like someone took a piece of himself away from him. Cigarettes had become a part of his life since he was a 16-year-old boy. It was a time for him to stress relieve, just to be by himself, and one of the only happy parts of his day that eventually led to his death. So saying I have no expertise on the subject doesn't mean much to me. I do not have to be a doctor to see that smoking is a problem. Smoking tobacco comes in all different shapes and sizes. Many go with the old-fashioned white cigarettes that just seem to make a whole person's life smell like smoked tobacco. Many smoke cigars, or do it the old-fashioned way with pipes. They even have a new product called e-cigs that are electronic and provide the smokers with the same buzz but saves them money. Truthfully, about 500,000 people die from cigarette smoking every year. I repeat, 500,000. Many of these people die from heart problems, some sort of cancer, but all the causes lead back to one thing: smoking. The problem is, it starts young. 9 out of 10 smokers started smoking before the age of 18. It is such a large part of today's world that 1 in 5 people smoke. The second you stop smoking, it improves your health. There are no benefits to smoking and keeping tobacco legalized except the people that make the money off of it. I understand that it has become a large part of our economy over the years, but it can easily be fixed. As more and more states legalize marijuana, it is going to be a larger part of our economy, whether you like it or not. The state of Colorado's Revenue Department reported in January of 2014 had a revenue of $3.5 million in just that month for weed. The best part about it all is that it is not deadly. How many deaths have been related to pot? 0. No deaths have ever been reported due to it. We can start taxing that for the federal government's income, and it can provide more and more jobs just as tobacco does nowadays. I also realize it will be hard to enforce, but many laws are hard to enforce. The criminal justice system is made to enforce our nation's laws, and that's what it will continue to do. Overall, I can see this argument going either way in some people's minds. Why change something that hasn't been a problem for years? Many people have no trouble with it and see there is no reason for making it illegal. But if you look at the overall health problems and no benefits of it, my side of the argument will seem a lot brighter. It's a problem that has been hiding under our nose for years. To make our country a healthier one, it is a step that needs to be taken. It's slowly taking a larger and larger death toll. Making it illegal will save many lives and making the generations ahead of us much healthier. Smoking tobacco does nothing but injure our society, and it needs to be taken care of. If you have ever seen one of your loved ones slowly fade away, do not just forget their memory. Use their death as a reason to stop the future deaths. Take a stand against tobacco use in the U.S.